Greetings everyone. In this video we will be studying about the numericals for two topics, that is one is taping on sloping or uneven ground and the other is for tape corrections. Coming to the first one, that is taping on sloping or uneven ground. First we shall have a brush up of the basic concept of this. So as we have already discussed about this, that is you have some sloping ground like this, and here the known data are this, that is the sloping distance. Yes, here what you have to do is you have to find out the horizontal distance, that is D. So here this S is always measured, but along with this S we want other known. One known as theta or alpha, whatever you take, angle, and other is the difference in elevation, that is H. By knowing these two, that is S and alpha, you can calculate the D, and even by knowing H and this sloping distance S, you can find out what is D. Now let us see how to solve the problem with this basic concept. So here I will read out the question for you first. First numerical is, the measured slope distance between 2 points is 615 meter. If the angle of slope between points is 7 degree, what is the horizontal distance between the points? So what they have given, that they have measured the sloping distance between 2 points, that is these 2 points, and they have given it as 615 meter. So S is 615 meter. Then they have mentioned angle of slope as 7 degree, that is angle of slope here we can write it as alpha is equal to 7 degree. Then what you have to do is you have to find out what is the horizontal distance, that is capital D. Using cos rule you can find it out. How it is? Like cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, isn't it? So here cos alpha, it will be equal to D by S. So bringing this D this side, we have this formula. First we have to write down all the given data over here. Then using that formula we can find out what is the distance, that is D. D is equal to S cos alpha. You have this formula. So what you have to do is you just have to substitute the values. What is the value of S? It is 615 meter. 615 into cos alpha. Alpha value is 7 degree. Then you will get the resultant as 610.4 meter. So again you have to write it in the form of sentence, that is horizontal distance between the points D is equal to 610.4 meter. Then coming to the second numerical, we shall read out the question first. The given question is, the distance between 2 points A and B is measured along the slope as 435 meter. The difference in elevation of these points is 49 meter. Determine the horizontal distance between A and B. So they have given the distance between points A and B is so and so, that is 435 meter, that is the sloping distance, that is capital S. You can write it over here, the given data S is 435 meter. Then again the difference in elevation is given, that is 49 meter. So H is 49 meter. So while discussing the basic concept, we have come to know that by knowing either angle or the H, that is difference in elevation, we can find out what is D. This is mandatory. The sloping distance is mandatory to know. So with this sloping distance, either if we have alpha, we can find out what is D, and if we know what is H, you can find out what is D. So in this numerical they have given H and not the alpha. And using the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square, it is equal to 2 legs, isn't it? So that is hypotenuse is S square, D square plus S square, it is equal to D square plus H square. So that is what the Pythagoras equation is. So using that equation we can find out the d, that is horizontal distance d. By solving for d, you have the formula something like this: d is equal to square root of s square minus h square. We know what is s, that is 435 meter, then minus h square, that is 49 square. By solving this, you will get the resultant, that is 432.23 meter. Then again you will write it in the form of sentence: horizontal distance between A and B is equal to D, that is 432.23 meter. So till now we have discussed the problem regarding the taping on sloping ground, isn't it? Now we shall continue with this other topic, that is tape corrections. So we have number of corrections for tape. So we shall see one by one with the formulas and the what are this mean. So first is correction for absolute length, that is CA. The formula is something like this: CA is equal to capital L into C divided by small l. Here L is nothing but measured length of line, then small c is correction per tape length, L is the designated length of tape. Then you have second correction, that is correction for temperature CT. So this correction, you have the formula, it is something like this, that is CT is equal to alpha into Tm minus T naught into L. Here alpha means coefficient of thermal expansion, Tm is mean temperature in the field, and T naught is the temperature at which the tape is standardized, and capital L, it is the measured length of line. Coming to the next type of correction, that is correction for pull or tension, that is CP. The formula for this is something like this: CP is equal to P minus P naught divided by AE into L. Here P means pull applied during the measurement, P naught is the standard pull, and L is the measured length of line, and A is cross section area of tape, and E is Young's modulus of elasticity. Then coming to the next type of correction, that is correction for sag. Till now all the corrections, it is positive, that is correction for absolute length, correction for temperature, and correction for tension, it is positive or negative. Like while solving the problem, if you get the resultant by itself negative, you have to keep it as negative. If you get the resultant as positive, you have to keep the result correction as positive itself. So after this, the corrections which come after this, it is always negative. So we shall see what is the next type of correction, that is correction for sag. Here in this type of correction, you have the formula for this, that is CS is equal to L W square divided by 24 into P square. L is measured length of line, and W is total weight of the tape 24, and P is pull applied in the field. So this when this sag this correction for sag, it is applied when the tape is held with support something like this, when the tape is held between the support something like this, isn't it? So when this is not in the same level, now in this it is in the same level, suppose it will not be in the same level, say it is in this difference in level, so you have difference in level here. So this angle is given, when that angle is given, and both the ends when they are not in the same line, you have this formula, that is CS dash is equal to CS cos square theta. Theta will be given in the question itself. So first you have to find out this CS. After to this CS you have to apply the correction again because of this angle. This is only when both the ends of the line is not in the same level. Then coming to the next type of correction, that is correction for slope or vertical alignment, that is CV. As I said you, this is always negative, and for this also you have two types, that is when theta or angle of slope is given, and when h, that is difference in elevation is given. So we shall see what is the equation when the angle of slope is given. We have CV is equal to L into 1 minus cos theta. Here L is, we know that it is measured inclined line or measured length of line. Then cos theta, theta is angle of slope. Then next equation, it is when the difference in elevation is given. So here we have formula, that is CV is equal to h square divided by 2 into L. Here h is nothing but the difference in elevation and L is measured length of line. Then coming to the next type of correction, that is correction for horizontal alignment, that is CH. For this you have, it is one and the same with this, but here the term used for the to denote the horizontal length, it is D. D is nothing but length of perpendicular deviation. Then divided by 2 into L. L is nothing but the measured length of line. So the corrections which come after correction for pull, that is correction for sag and correction for this vertical alignment, correction for horizontal alignment, and even the correction for reduced level, that is mean sea level, this is also always negative. Now for this you have, for the reduction to sea level, you have one formula, that is CMSL equal to L into H divided by R. Here L is measured length of line, then H is mean equivalent of the baseline above mean sea level, then R is radius of earth. Here R is nothing but radius of earth, it is always 6370 kilometer. Even though if it is not given in the question, you have to take it as 6370 kilometer, that is the radius of earth. Hope this is clear to everybody. Now we shall go on solving the problem. Now we shall solve the numerical. I will read out the numerical for you. The length of survey line when measured with a chain, or you can take it as tape, of 20 meter nominal length was found to be 841.5 meter. When compared with the standard, it was found to be 0.1 meter too long. Compute the correct length of the line. So we shall read out the numerical again and we shall write down the given data. Here it is given as the length of survey line when measured with the chain of 20 meter, chain or tape you can take it as. So here while reading the question itself, you have to understand here the only possible correction which can be applied is correction for length. No other data is given except the length concept. So a small L is given, that is length of tape, that is 20 meter, you have to write it down. Then the nominal length which was measured, it was said to be 841.5 meter. So capital L is 841.5 meter. Then here they have mentioned that indirectly they have given the correction per tape length, that is small c. They have said that it was found to be 0.1 meter too long. It means the correction per tape length is 0.1 meter. So we have we can write it down as small c, it is equal to 0.1 meter. Now we have to find out what is correction for absolute length and the correct length of the line. We have to find out two terms. So we shall see how to solve this. We have the formula for absolute length, correction for absolute length, that is CA is equal to capital L into C divided by small l. Here you have to, you just have to substitute the given data over here. We have written what is L, it is 841.5 meter, you have to substitute it into small c is 0.1 meter, then L is the length of tape, that is 20 meter. So by solving this you will get this resultant, that is 4.21 meter. This 4.21 meter, it is the correction to be applied for the measured length of line, that is 841.5 meter. So now we have finished finding out the correction for absolute length, isn't it? So now we have to find out the correct length of the line. To find out the correct length of the line, what we have to do is we have to apply the correction for the measured length of line, that is capital L. So first we will write down the measured length of line and we shall apply the correction. How to apply the correction? If the correction, if it is negative, you have to subtract it. If the correction is positive, you have to add it. So here the correction is positive, so we will be adding it, and final resultant will be 845.71 meter. This is how you have to solve the problem. So while reading the question itself, you will get to know what is the given data and what are the, using this given data, what are the corrections which you have to find out, and you have to apply it for the measured length of line. Hope this is clear to everyone. We will be solving different kinds of problem in the upcoming videos. Thank you.